Hello friends. Today I'm going to talk about 8 mistakes that you must avoid while building a chatbot for your business. Nowadays, chatbots are like a mobile apps, and building a chatbot is not as hard as you might think. But if you do it wrong, you could easily spend thousands of dollars and weeks of time in building a chatbot, only to find out that it does not work and no one uses it. So here are some of the mistakes that you must absolutely avoid while building a chatbot. Number one is not having a clear goal in mind. So imagine you hire a person in your team without even thinking about her job responsibility or her goal for the organization. Do you think this new hire will ever be able to perform well? Similarly, while designing a chatbot, you need to have a clear goal in mind. Whether you need a chatbot for increasing sales or you need a support chatbot for existing customers. You really need to have a clear goal, crystal clear goal in your mind for your chatbot. Number two is not selecting the right use case. The chatbots are great, but they are still far from perfect. We must understand that current chatbots are not as intelligent as human beings, and thus we need to have a clear use case for our chatbot. For everything else, there should be a human in loop who can handle the queries which can't be handled by the chatbot. Number three is launching the chatbot without testing it. Now, while building a chatbot, we might have some preconceived notions. We might think that the user will talk with the bot in certain way, but in reality, users might talk to the chatbot in completely different way. Therefore, it is very important that as a business owner or as a chatbot developer, you should get your chatbot thoroughly tested with real users as much as possible before launching it publicly. Number four is not tracking the chatbot performance. The chatbot is just like a newborn baby. It does not know anything about your business or this world. It needs to be trained with data and information. But just like a new hire might not perform well during initial days of his job, the chatbot also might not perform well initially. Therefore, it is very important to track the performance of the chatbot. You need to monitor the type of responses given by the chatbot and correct it in case the response given is incorrect. Number five is focusing too much on creating flow-based chatbots. So flow-based chatbots can't adapt to the natural variable tone of the conversation that humans normally do. So customers generally like to talk in natural language, but if your bot fails to understand that, it usually leads to a bad customer experience. Therefore, it is very important to focus not only on creating flow-based chatbots, but also chatbots should be able to understand the natural language. The reason chatbot became popular was because they promised that now humans can talk to machine in natural language. But if you still force your customer to select 1, 2 or press a button, then the natural conversation experience is gone. It is like forcing them back to the old school IVR systems. Number 6 is not using human agents. Now, no matter how advanced your chatbot is, it is possible that your bot fails and it is unable to answer a question for some reason. To handle such edge cases, you need to make sure there is a human in the loop which can take over the conversation in case bot is unable to handle any queries. If you don't do this and if the users are stuck with the bot which is unable to answer their queries, it will lead to a very bad customer experience for your users and it might even negatively impact your business. So make sure you have a human agent as a fallback option. Number 7 is pretending to be human. Now, some chatbot designers design their chatbot to pretend that they are humans. It is better not to deceive your website visitors this way, because when they realize it's a bot, it leaves a very negative impression in their mind for the business. It is better that you tell your customer right away that it's a chatbot, and chatbot can say something like, I am a bot, I can answer your questions. If you need any help, just say help, and I will connect you with a real human agent. That way your customer will feel happy and they will be more compelled to try out the chatbot. knowing that if the bot cannot handle their queries, they still have an option to talk to a real human. Last, the number 8 point is having too long conversational text or responses. Always make sure to keep your chatbot response short and crisp. Make it a rule that response should be in one bubble and should not be more than 3 lines max. If you need to respond with longer text, break the text into another bubble, but again, maximum 2 bubbles at a time. More than this will become informational overload, and your users might not even feel like going through all the text. You can use images, videos, and other media to convey more information rather than keeping everything in text. So these are most basic things you should keep in mind while designing your chatbot. If you need more information or if you need any help, feel free to contact us at contact@axlewebtech.com or visit our website www.axlewebtech.com. These details are in the description. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.